we, as
I
in
scrolled.
Quellanesque, will be sleeping until awoken, assuming like go into like the wizard shop or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I keep
Scrolled
calling it a
down
shop.
in the city, and I'm just looking at it and
Yeah,
going,
Well,
Ah,
just the
shop.
guards
want-
also the guards also call it a wizard shop.
But it's a tower, right?
Yeah, it's just the Wizard of Ainlam's tower.
He doesn't sell stuff out of it.
He sends us on quests. Doesn't really sell stuff though.
Yeah, there's actually a big holographic exclamation point over it.
That would be sick.
Pretty good.
Great way to advertise that you have a quest to give out.
Honestly, really would really be nice for adventurers to like see. Oh, I can help this guy.
Oh, the wizard's got another mushroom quest.
It's always shrooms,
It's
too.
a weekly quest. It's a weekly.
Alright, so... Fino, Domino, and Maluna walk up to a wizard shop.
Are there guards like in front,
That's
like
starting to
posted?
joke.
There are still the same two guards, in fact, are out in front.
I wave out to them. They have you working again, do they?
We're always working, and
Yeah.
you're back.
Yeah.
Why?
I have a wizard friend who may be able to, who wanted to take a look, see if anything was missing. But if you guys, you know,
Powerful wizard are you, ma'am?
she's the best we got.
Yeah, I just kind of haughtily, like turn my nose up. I don't speak to the rabble.
Oh, she's one of those.
I know, but you know, I can translate for us. So if you need it, if you want to ask her anything, I can, you know.
No. Please, if she wants to take a chance at exploding inside this man's shop, she can be my guest.
I turn back. I give 2 thumbs up to Maluna.
Yeah, I'd like to work through the door. How big is the shop pocket? How much of the shop, including the door, would a 20-foot radius burst touch?
Oh, the whole thing. It is
Let's
not that
go.
large.
Yeah, I like
It is the
spread-
equivalent of a townhome.
Let's go. I spread my hand out, facing forward, and I almost like grab something and claw down as I cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
One second. So I think choose carry spell and I'm using an area dispel, which is a suppressed item becomes my magic.
I pray that the wizard doesn't get mad at us for doing this.
Everything 24 for each creature within the area that is subject to one or more spells, you will get a spell check against the spell. Highest cast level. Items.
Just fucking EMP'd this guy's wizard shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
Hawk, I
Well,
think I
it's
need to make a
temporarily.
check.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's a pretty short term. What's the duration?
So you make a check like a caster level check.
Where is it? It's 1d20 plus my caster level plus 10 against each ongoing spell.
Is it plus 10 or is it a maximum plus 10?
It's max.
Oh,
plus
maximum
10.
plus 10. You're correct. You're correct.
Which is just the caster level check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I built that for a reason. Okay, so you have dispelled some magic. The door does not move, and yeah, who's gonna try and get us in the door?
Is it locked?
Do you check?
I guess. I guess I'll check it. I guess.
Yeah, step back. Athena, it should be ready for you.
Luna, was there anything on the door?
A handle.
Captain.
Yeah, I don't think I get that information.
Not with a dispel magic check, you don't.
I'm gonna
I
try.
can try to open the door. I can try to open it if you would prefer, Captain.
Nah, I can do it. I'll try to open the door. Is it a push or pull?
It looks like it is a pull.
Okay, I'll pull.
It opens right on up.
Not trapped. That's.
And then it
step one.
explodes. No, I'm kidding.
That was some. That would be some Looney Tunes ass timing.
Hawk, one dimension leap. Get me out of there.
No. The shop does not explode. The door does not explode. The toaster does not explode. But the building is a mimic. Also kidding. Yeah, so you look into the shop and it has been tossed. Absolutely tossed. Everything is all over the place.
Anything? Can I roll knowledge arcana to see if there's any like obvious magical things that are not there? Like something that is. Are there holes where there should be things among the rubble? If you catch my drift.
Yeah, you can roll that.
The alembic's gone. They always take the alembic.
Yeah, dude, this is worth like 120 gold Olympic.
His entire supply of Ozempic is gone.
Oh, the
That's so
Ozempic's
much
gone.
money.
They always take the Ozempic.
I don't know how long Ozempic lasts. Does it last a while?
Well,
I don't know.
I'm sure you have to keep it cold because it's ejectable. I don't know.
But otherwise, you don't notice anything obviously missing.
None of the magical supplies I would expect to be taken. None that I would take, certainly, were I ransacking a place like this, are missing. I would expect it to be alchemical again. That is outside my area of expertise. Perhaps they didn't find what they were looking for. I know not. Can we tell from Looking Hawk like what this guy sold, or is it just like a general like wizard?
He did have some wands and other things that appear to not be magic anymore for some reason.
I'll try to see if I find in the massive wall of text how long it lasts. I don't, because I know it doesn't last forever, but I don't know how long that is.
is it not in duration? Doesn't it have a duration?
The duration is instantaneous.
Yeah, when magic is dispelled, it's dispelled.
Maluna.
Ends as if the duration.
Well, it says temporarily suppress the magic.
Yeah, because it's not permanent. I don't.
Maluna. You should perhaps broaden your scope beyond just things that you think would go missing. For instance, maybe they took some perfumes or odor eliminators? Something
I look for
along
like
those lines.
a lockbox or something
Went straight for
like
the
that.
stinky, did
Like
you?
something that was kept kind of safe, like in a safe or something like that. might
Funny
not be
enough,
there.
there's a fully functional cash drawer that works almost like a cash register.
And is it completely empty, filled?
No, completely untouched.
Okay. So they came in for something. Pardon, guards. Do you know when the shop, the wizard, is coming back, or have they been here since?
Well, he would probably normally open around 9, but given that you just cast a spell in his building, it should be right about, and you see further down the street a man round a corner sprinting. Oh, that'd probably be about right.
That's actually like this does have a question because if he had an alarm spell, it would have come back up in that time, right? But does a dispelled alarm inform the caster?
I mean, if
If it's
alarm
dispelled.
lets you know, like if you know that the alarm up and then it suddenly goes down.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I'm sad
I
about
would
it.
So you probably like the alarm spell. It's like it'd be like turning off somebody's house alarm. Like they might notice it's gone when they go to check, but they don't notice that their alarm is off when they're asleep.
Well, either way, you have a fully grown man barreling down the street at you.
Oh, it appears there's the hedge mage.
Mm-hmm.
I'll step in front of the doorway, just like in between this guy and everyone else.
I'll go up to
Yeah,
like kind of group, or I'm already out because I'm talking to the guards, I guess.
He sees this and like does not slow down until he is at the door and he's going, "What is going on? Why are you in my shop?"
Your shop was broken into last night.
No kidding, I'm looking at the people who did it.
Unfortunately,
Which one
that
of you
wasn't
cast
us.
the spell? Which one of you dispelled magic?
We're investigating with the authority of the guard, temporarily, as they have given us permission to do such.
Alright, well, can I at least get in and see what might be stolen?
Mm-hmm.
Please, that is our question. As none of your wands or various magical implements were missing, as far as we could tell.
He walks in and is like, "Oh, Jesus
I fear
Christ.
neither the money
Broadestrin."
either.
Okay. And he claps his hands together and pushes them out from his chest, and everything that's on the ground begins to refill the shelves.
Man, that's sick. I'll say that in character.
Oh look, they didn't take the alembic.
They usually
They
take
always
that one.
the alembic.
Yes, that's actually what I was worried about.
It's my great grandfather's alembic.
Yeah, there's a mysterious white potion on the shelf if
Aiden, don't
anyone's
drink it
interested.
again.
That's cum.
Well, Billy, now that you said it, now I have to.
Oh, not again.
Yeah,
We don't
Yeah,
need
it's-
another Hayden character with a massive boner.
can we get a T-minus Moon Lord arrival?
It's around this time, actually, that Moonlord is walking up the street.
Great, as soon as the white potion's mentioned.
If I see him, I'm gonna wave him down. Motion over here.
Yeah, so
Hello.
the wizard starts going through his shelves, taking a quick inventory.
Did you figure out what was stolen?
Not yet. He's doing inventory now.
Did you catch your
Okay.
kid?
Yeah, did you
I
catch
talked
it?
to his parent. I talked to his parents.
What'd they say?
They slammed a door in my face.
Well, that sounds about right.
Yes, I might go back and kill them, but I'm thinking about it.
Let's not do that.
Oh.
You try to do something good.
And I'll
I-
like motion him down to like so I could whisper into his ear. Especially not with the guards right fucking there.
Maluna is definitely catching a side eye for you try to do something good.
No, you never try to do something.
Yeah, it's like Luna doesn't do good things.
Nope.
The good thing is hopefully I got the attention of whoever was stalking the kid.
Hmm.
Hopefully.
Yes, and we are much more powerful, accomplished than a child. Mayhaps if they try to hire our services, could be useful.
Might
You're
be-
right, Maluna. I do consider you at least one step above a child.
I'm gonna go up to the wizard and ask him real quick.
Glares.
Mind I inquire your name real quick? I've been kind of investigating the recent break-ins through Northway, and trying to get a full understanding of what's going on here.
Say that one more time, sorry.
I wanted to know the wizard's name so I can like note it down. I'm trying to get like a full understanding. I've been investigating the recent break-ins throughout Northway, and it seems like your shop here was a big target for the thief in question.
Ah, uh-huh. Well, if you must know, my name is.
Yeah, figure out that name, big boy.
If you must know, my name is Arthur Ginter.
Remember how badly that kid didn't want to tell us his parents' name?
Hawk coming up with names that he might have to remember later. Fuck, what are the important names? My name is
Real hard.
Arthur Ginter.
Arthur Ginter.
And what else would you like to know? As he's still perusing his shelves, seemingly checking items off a list.
That can. What we would like to know would be like what's missing, but obviously, you're currently working on that, so.
Yes, and it's very important that I concentrate, because I keep a mental inventory.
For sure.
You've yet to notice anything obvious.
Can I look around
No,
just myself?
I've yet to notice anything obvious.
Can I look around myself? Try to spot any like. I'm looking for like very faint, misplacements of things, like any like scuffs, markings of entry, anything like that. Would that be search or spot?
Yeah. That would be search. Yeah, on his shelves you don't find anything obvious. As you wander back over to the front of the store, though, you do notice that there does seem to be a circular spot where something used to sit on his desk that has nothing there now.
Mr. Ginter, may I ask a question real quick?
If you must.
Do you know what used to be in this spot right here? I've noticed something seems to be missing with the dust ring around.
Oh, that would have been my enchanted mortar and pestle. Damn. I loved that thing.
Why do you need to enchant a mortar and pestle? It's a pretty simple tool.
Why do you need a mortar and pestle? You could just crush it with your hands.
Because certain things require you to use it for hours. And I've got better things to do
It sounds
than try and maintain the exact same pressure and friction for hours on end.
Mm-hmm.
That
To
would
each
do
their
it
own.
for me.
Do you have any way of tracking the item?
I do not.
Psh,
That, I believe, would qualify as the city guard's layer of expertise.
May I ask you one last thing? The shops that have been robbed so far have cumulatively
Yes.
been missing. Let's see here. Hogston Root, Wormwood, and Nernleaf.
Thank you for reminding me of my poor naming choice.
May I ask if these have any significance? I myself am not knowledgeable of alchemical processes, so I thought maybe you could give some insight.
I mean, one of those ingredients you can add to basically anything to just make it not taste. The other two aren't uncommon ingredients. They could be hundreds of things. And to be perfectly honest, given the flavor of those two things, it doesn't surprise me that the other one was picked up.
Do you know if any of these could be used in, let's say, random thought here, poisons?
I mean, it's not entirely out of the question, but they can also be used in conjunction with a number of things. And if we're being perfectly honest, half the things in here are poisonous if you take enough of it.
Fair enough. Well, Well, thank you for your insight there. And I'll just let you get back to things. And I'll just hang around for a little till he finishes inventory or most of it.
Yeah, he starts enchanting some of the brooms to get to sweeping and cleaning up some of the broken glass on the floor from things that were tossed in the floor that just would not go back on the shelves. And he continues to take an inventory to see if anything else is missing. He doesn't seem to notice anything else being gone. Would you like to buy anything while you're here, or are you just going to loiter?
I just was curious about what you were missing. We actually might hit up our associate down in Ainlum, the wizard. Ask
Oh,
if he's
that
here.
old fart.
I know. We'll see if he's got any insight on this.
Him and his mushrooms.
Tell us about
Yes, and his inebriation.
Mm-mm-mm. Best of luck to you, gentlemen.
Oh,
Wizard,
oh, Moonlord, you can go.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do you know of a lady that sounds like a snake that may be in the city?
A
Like-
lady that sounds like a snake.
Her S's are.
Yes,
Are you
elongated.
implying that there's a Medusa somewhere in this city?
Not
That's all the info I
Or
have.
are you just being generally racist towards Dragonborn?
I'm being racist towards Dragonborn.
Let's
Okay,
not
well there
admit
could
that.
be hundreds of those.
Once more. Dragonborn? Why do you say this?
Casually misnamed a race?
No. I'm asking why he's talking about Dragonborn when someone sounds like a snake.
Well, given their heritage, they do tend to be a little bit harsh on the S's. So,
I glance around at the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm.
I feel we might have known. The Dragonborn are not easy at hiding themselves. It's not impossible that one arrange for a disguise of some such. In fact, were I Dragonborn, I think it'd be quite useful. Curious. Another avenue.
Well, thank you very much for your insight into the matter. Very-
indeed, let me know if you find your Medusa.
Oh, we sure will. You'll be the first to know. Thank you again.
As far as
Best
the
of
Medusa,
luck.
please be discreet with only that aspect. I care not for anything else, but the idea that there is someone orchestrating this is a bit secret, you might say. It would be useful for them not to know we're coming after them. You understand?
Whatever.
Rick, as I say as I walk out.
Okay. 5-minute break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine with me.
I need water.
So it's all coming together, boys.
It's all coming together. It's slowly piecing it together.
It's interesting that it might be a Dragonborn. I think not, just because I feel like the kid would have been like, yeah, it was a Dragonborn lady.
Well, he said he couldn't
Yeah.
see her in the dead of night.
And
That's
we
true.
also were unaware of the long ass thing for whatever reason.
But also, he said that they're not from around here, but I would assume there's Dragonborn in the city that he would have met before.
Ooh, good point.
Maybe, but we didn't know.
Yeah, definitely an avenue to consider. If we made any very suspicious Dragonborns, we'll we'll know to keep a lookout.
We are going to racially profile the fuck out of these Dragonborn.
Oh no.
Are you
Well,
being
I think
racist toward Dragonborn? Yes.
Currently,
yes, I
yes.
am.
Here's
It's
the
just
thing,
it's just
right?
a human with a lisp. It's not anything spectacular. Sorry, we're talking very good.
Well, a dragon mayor is about to be promoted to god, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have someone buying poisons when we know that there are going to be large communal beverages, right?
We don't
So-
know if it's poison. It's just
Okay,
like
fair
a
point.
fuck ton of hallucinogenics.
And we also know that. So I think we just really need to look for a begrudged dragonborn related to the Ascension.
I have an idea. Perhaps I put out a letter to say I wish to fight the strongest Dragonborn in the city and see who shows up.
You do that, and I hope that goes well for you.
Perhaps they know each other.
It's not gonna impact that. What is it?
Moonlord,
Aiden,
did
I
you
know I say
those
some
orcs
questionable
default?
shit every now and again, but damn.
Perhaps they know each
The
other.
orcs? No, I did not know them. Why?
That's the question. If you have such opinions. I do love intelligent but dumb Moonlord is great.
God, that was. Maybe they know each other is wild.
You're the one who started with, are you being racist towards Dragonborn? Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, I asked if you were being racist towards Dragonborn. You're the fucker who said yes.
So that is accurate though, Hawk, that we did not know about Dragonborns having the long asses thing, which means that I guess our encounters with them as individuals have been pretty rare.
Yeah,
It wouldn't come to
they
mind
are
right
not the
away.
most common individuals, and most of them tend to be within the aristocracy, just given their lineage.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
that was literally what I was about to ask. Yeah, I'm guessing they're high. Like you know, being close to the dragons is probably quite fruitful over many
For sure.
generations.
So we're just not important enough.
Yeah, but that
And you haven't
actually does
ended
have
up with
credence.
quests from them, so.
And I did crit fail my knowledge and ability, which finally tracks now why I would be rolling that and not history.
Honestly, the fact that I let you roll that,
I
I was surprised that didn't get picked up on, like, immediately.
Yeah. I was wondering why it would be, but that's good.
Suddenly makes sense, don't it?
Now.
Surprise! It's actually just a dude with a lisp.
Might have already made that joke.
Oh.
That was
But it's a-
honestly that was one of the first things I was thinking of. Is like, there's no reason it has to be anything special. It is just like it's like if they said, "Yeah, I saw a tattoo on the hand" or something. You know, it's like someone with a tattoo.
Yeah, it's just some random dude who slammed his penis in the car door.
Slam my
Which, as we know, does forever
Hard
give you a lisp. Oh, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I took most of the break to not pee, as usual.
Hey, has anybody seen these they're like YouTube videos and short stories about like humans entering like the Galactic Federation
Yes.
and everybody is like surprised when the humans like tenacity in battle is like better than anybody else's.
Mm-hmm. The humans are the real monsters trope. I'm loving it.
Yeah. There was one that I saw where like a bunch of cadets in like the military academy, they were all grouped up by race, and they're going through like this whole military and like political game that's supposed to take like hours. And all the humans are like sitting there relaxing and like talking to each other and laughing and stuff. And everybody's giving them stares. And like the head of the whole thing, it's like walking over to them and asking them like why they're not taking it seriously. And they're like, oh, we are. And in like a quarter of the time, they've already beaten everyone.
It's just how we are. Domitable human spirit. How did you win? Oh, we just took all our opponents and slammed their penises into the car door.
I think it's really funny though that like they all just assume that we're gonna suck at everything.
Puny human.
When in fact we do not suck.
Hey, some of us don't suck. Some of us do.
Some of us.
I don't know what we're talking about. I just got back.
Yes, Myphon, we know some of us suck.
Some
Okay.
suck, others blow.
Dub.
Yep.
Work is finally dropping my hours this week.
No.
Let's go.
Oh, I need it so bad. You have no idea.
As a wise man once said, work sucks. I know.
Work sucks. I know.
I will not go.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Carry me home. I actually I don't I don't know something. I know I'm missing words.
I think it's turn the lights off.
They definitely it's in there somewhere.
on.
Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Maybe it is turn on. Though. That is the da.
For some reason, that song always reminds me of like a 90s montage from a movie, and I can't remember which one.
Oh yeah. It was like the Digimon movie had a bunch of songs. What was what's that one thing? They did Walking on Sunshine. No, I found it.
How did the Digimon movie get the rights for like to use all those songs?
I don't know.
Like songs that big. That's crazy.
And what was weird too is
Really that big.
It was a good movie. I liked it as a kid.
but it was a couple short films that were all put together in kind of a haphazard way, which I thought was fine. See, I'm loading up Spotify. I'll find out.
How many different recipes of bread do you guys think you've eaten?
Not as many as I would think.
Like, what do you mean by
Different recipes of bread?
Different recipes of bread.
Probably quite a bit, actually.
Like,
Easily into like
I'm gonna say less than like 40.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be real. I think I'm around 20.
I mean,
Maybe
the-
even like 15.
Every restaurant you've gone to uses a different recipe for bread. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe. I mean, they could buy like the same commercial buns, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if we're talking like any variants in the bread.
I'm not talking
Like-
about like any like if it's like a gram off, but it's like a different starting recipe, you know?
Like even with buns, like they're vastly different starting recipes, right? From
Yeah.
location to location. So yeah, I
Exactly.
think that puts it up into like the
Okay.
hundreds, the low hundreds.
I was thinking
Oh
like
my god, hundreds?
You're at every
Hundreds
burger
is-
place you've ever
hundreds
been
is
to
crazy.
that makes their own bread.
I
don't
think
go to
hundreds is
ones
right.
That make
But
their own
no,
bread.
are you guys going to a different restaurant every time you go to a restaurant? Do you
Yeah.
never
Not
go
every
back?
time.
Do you go
I've
back
been
to
on
the
this-
same restaurant ever? Once you've had that recipe's done. You've had it.
I've been on this
You're
God's
running
green earth for
You've been to
26
one
years.
McDonald's and had one McDonald's bread. You've had all McDonald's bread.
No, they do different breads for different things.
They have different breads. Some
Okay.
have sesame seeds, some don't.
Okay.
That is true.
Well-
I would say the quarter
That is
pounder with
Aaron, that's one
different
restaurant
burgers.
with 2 breads. Thanks for helping us prove our point.
Who breads?
I don't think it's hundreds. At least for me, I'm not hundreds. Maybe I'm like 25.
It's a
You're
tortilla
way higher
bread.
than 25, Ren.
No shot.
I think like you go to a lot of restaurants.
Brother Bear, so many of them use the same goddamn buns. So many of them use the fucking Martin's potato rolls.
Large potatoes are pretty
You get
good.
you eat a lot of sandwiches.
I would
It's like
wager that you've
baguette
had
and
more than
shit.
25 types of bread.
I don't think so.
Now we're getting into the nitty gritty of
I
it.
really
man.
don't think so.
Are you like are you not like a pastry person?
No. Fuck
Have you
that.
had a croissant?
Wait, do pastries count?
I think
like
I
do
think
croissants
I've had a
count?
Depending
croissant
on the
once
I
in
would say
my life.
depending on the pastry.
Yeah. Like a
Is it
croissant's
mostly
bread.
bread? Question mark.
So
Is
like,
it
are we
anything
saying
within,
the
like,
different
meats or
type,
bread, or is
different
it-
recipes of croissants are different?
Yeah.
I still think
if
I'm
they start with a
25,
different
but
recipe.
I think I'm still less than
If we're
25.
including, if we're including
around it.
pastries, then I think it's probably somewhere in like. I still don't think it's more than 100.
Cause like I've had croissants like once.
I've probably had like 3 or 4 different recipes of rye bread in my life. You know?
I will say I hate this question.
This is a dumbass question.
Okay, then are there more are there more wheels or doors, Aaron? More wheels or doors?
Doors. And it's not even close.
I'm not.
What about
there is an
trucks?
argument. There is a weird ass argument that people bring up. I'm not gonna do it. Because I think this question is dumb as shit.
It does make the question of like are ball bearings wheels?
No.
Those are balls.
They spin.
They're
Yeah,
balls.
but they're not a wheel.
Not the,
Okay.
no, no, not
Fidget
the,
spinner also
the
spins, but it's
bearings
not a
themselves.
wheel.
Yeah.
How many wheels are in a clock?
The bearings themselves. Well, see, that's the question. Do we count as well our gears wheels? I think
No,
gears
that's
are
a
wheels.
gear,
That's a gear.
not a wheel.
Well, then is a window a door?
No, that's a window.
No.
It's a window open.
I think you guys have arbitrary.
What do you
Cars have
mean?
windows.
It's all
We're
all
very
arbitrary.
consistent.
It's
Cars have
all
windows.
arbitrary.
Houses also have windows. Like cars move and houses do not. So it's not the windows that make the car go, but something else entirely.
Cars also
It's
have
not a point.
doors, so like the car argument is fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah, yeah. And
You
what's
Right,
what's
you're
crazy
not
about the
thinking of
car
truck.
argument? They have more doors than wheels most of the time.
And
Yeah,
most of the time
what?
it's like net even.
What?
That's crazy.
Most of the time
What?
it's even.
Have you ever? The hood of your car is a door to the hood of the car is a door to the
Oh,
The
engine.
hood
they
of your
were getting
door
tr-
is a
if-
the
if we're not
hood of your
counting
car
windows,
is a
you don't
door
get
is
the
a
hood.
hot take
I know.
that I was not ready for.
And then the trunk.
If we're counting those, we have to count windows and ball bearings and gears. Like,
I think if we're just purely basing it off of like doors, like actual doors, And actual wheels, doors have it.
Yeah, a human passes through a door. A human doesn't pass through a lid. The hood of your car's a lid.
You never worked on an engine, buddy.
You climbing in there?
Yes. For
you
a lot of
climbing
cars,
in there?
you're climbing in there.
Okay.
Alrighty. I am ready.
Attendance check.
Hello.
We're good.
Not a good activity to do with a concussion.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I love Billy's starting ad though.
It was a poor choice. That one gave me a little bit of headache.
It wasn't
Okay. So, we'll say it's pretty damn close to 8 in the morning. You arrive back at the Grey Vial. Everyone who was sleeping is probably conscious now.
I'd like to grab us a table and motion people over when they come downstairs and as they come down.
Yep. Y'all have some mediocre coffees waiting.
I'll finally get my breakfast.
Yeah.
Where y'all been?
Investigating.
Yeah, let's say that.
Let's
Jory.
tackle this first. Jory, is your relationship with Bonnie purely platonic?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just
Oh
People
my
are-
god.
people are asking questions.
Bonnie, you dog.
We spend a lot of time together, so I'm just putting it out there. Anyway,
Jory, did you get a good look at the assailant?
Oh yeah, they were wearing a hood.
Yeah. Did you see anything that they may have had in their hands?
They had a hood.
Ah, okay.
Were they perhaps large of size? Perhaps scaled? Do they move as if they were an armor?
I don't think there were any of those. Were they? I don't know. I didn't get a good description beyond the fact that they were hood and fast. Like they were hooded and fast.
Ah, alas. We came upon some new information. Maybe
Might
one
have
of the
been Aaron
nobility.
asking the DM.
That was me asking the DM.
Oh, sorry.
Telling you.
I default
DM?
new character.
DM!
God has abandoned us.
God
Our
has
character-
abandoned us!
The world isn't there anymore. We can't interact. The walls. My hands pass right through them.
I'm gonna start sinking into the floor. No!
Jesus Christ, bunch.
Fuck!
What? The fuck is wrong with all of you?
You can't just leave us unattended.
I can though. I can.
When you had left, I didn't want to go.
Sorry. Okay.
Airman had a weapon.
I
Yeah.
didn't have equipment.
What's your weapon?
Did I get anything, like on the person that I was chasing beyond the fact that they were wearing a hood? Like, were they holding anything? Were they wearing armor or something like that? Or was it just that they could run really fast, knew their way around, and they were wearing a hood?
They were definitely a cloaked figure. You did catch a shine off them every once in a while, so they were wearing some kind of armor, but it was an armor that they could manage to outpace you on your dog on, so definitely not a heavier armor.
Or not armor at all.
Did I see their hands at all?
Not really. Certainly not stationary.
Yeah, I don't know. They had light armor.
Okay. So from what we've gathered, it seems like we may be dealing with the Dragonborn. Also, we would kind of know this, I think. Dragonborns, like, automatically are kind of nobility, right? Like, just on birth? They are on site?
Isn't that not the case?
I thought they would be. No? I don't fucking know. I need my DM!
I thought that wasn't the case. I thought that specifically was not the case. That, like, a lot of, like... Correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, even, like, a lot of, like, the high-level, like, military people aren't, like, dragon-blooded.
Most of the highborn military people are dragons themselves. All the generals were.
Okay.
It was exceedingly difficult to climb really, really high up as anything other than a dragon.
What about Dragonborn?
Yeah, what about, like, Dragonborn?
Dragonborn seemed to have a particular penchant for climbing the ranks, but whether or not that was just due to lineage is up for debate.
Like, so are Dragonborn,
And has
like,
been debated in certain circles.
So are Dragonborn, like, kind of automatically, like, aristocracy? Like, they're already noble-ish? Of noble blood, so they are treated as such? Or is it kind of, like, just luck of the draw for that? Or is that something we would know?
It varies kingdom to kingdom, but most of them seem to have a tendency to do well for themselves regardless.
Okay. Is there any, like, circumstance where they wouldn't do well? Like, would they not do well in green?
Green doesn't have as much of an aristocracy in the grand scheme, so they are a little more leveled out with the rest.
Okay. But yeah, I'll inform everyone. It looks like we're dealing with the Dragonborn. Might be dealing with the Dragonborn. Because of the, what was his name? I don't know. Hogsworth told us. Hogwarts. And I might, I'm gonna try to head over to the Wizard of Vainland, see if he's heard anything about it.
I will continue to accompany you, Captain. This mission has started to intrigue me.
Very much appreciated. You all are free to do as you wish. However, I believe this might become a interesting circumstance for us here soon.
Company business.
Yes.
Shortly.
Oh, I disdain that wizard. Moonlord, where do you head?
I was going to take a little rendezvous. Just walk the city.
I'll join you.
And racially profile people.
Please keep them in line if you go with them, Luna.
Yes. We'll find something useful to do. I give a wink.
I don't care if you steal, just don't get caught.
Seems a little bit like putting a fox in charge of the snake pit, but
as long as the snakes don't get back to us, I'm fine with it.
I shrug.
Foxes and snakes, you're usually more clever than this, Domino. I say your old age is getting to you.
I am on my second cup of coffee.
And it's only 8 p.m.
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
It's Dragonborn is fucking hilarious, by the way.
I said, and I was like, someone has to have done it.
I gave a good quick Google, but let's see one.
Oh boy. Okay, so Rat's going to the Wizard of Aintlem. Is anyone going with him?
Domino is.
Domino.
Jory was.
Jory as well.
Okay. What is everybody else going to do with their day?
Luna and Moonlord are gonna go pick a fight with some Dragonborn.
No! Just gonna wander around town.
Moonlord specifically said he was going to go do that.
I only said I was gonna racially profile. I did not say I would fight them.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
unpack that.
What about Quelliness, Bonnie, and Poop Muncher?
I think I'm
Everyone-
gonna
oh.
keep Moonlord in check.
Okay, so you're going with him and Maluna then.
You can't see Moonlord's eyes, but he's very obviously rolling his eyes.
I'll pat Quilliness on the shoulder. I wish you luck, good friend.
I'll meet it.
What about Poop Muncher and Bonnie?
I am gonna go wherever Rat's character is.
Okay,
To the wizards.
going to the Wizard of Ainlum.
Wizard. Yeah, that's right. The wizard.
And Bonnie?
I was gonna go with from Maluna's words, just they're going out and perusing the town. That sounds like fun.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
No one told her.
We'll do Wizard of Ainlum crew first. So as y'all wander through, crews decorating for the festival are starting to break out paint for the entire town. Seems to have gold melted into it, so they are literally painting the entire city gold. Which, just from a wealth perspective, is fucking ridiculous.
Not so bonkers, yeah.
And they seem to be doing that just all at once, trying to hit the whole city in one go. So the entire place reeks of paint. Many of the dragons that were staying on rooftops actually fly out or fly away from where the paint is being applied because they don't seem to love the smell of it.
This is as unnecessary as it is alarming.
But yeah, you get to the Wizard of Ainlum's place. Do you knock? Do you walk straight in? What do you do?
I'll knock. Or what's customary for us, I guess.
I think it's usually knock if they don't have a window front, which he does not.
Yeah, I'll knock.
It's open.
I'll walk in.
Oh, it's my copper coins. What brings you back?
The copper coins.
Just a few questions for you, and we'll get out of your hair. I hope.
I haven't
God
had
he's
hair in
bald.
years.
I was hoping to God he was.
Does he
bald.
not have a beard?
That would be.
He does he does in fact have a beard actually.
That would be so fucked if you made him a bald guy with no beard.
Yeah, and he's got these weird tattoos, kind of spirally. It's no, we won't go down that line.
Just a few questions for you. Have you heard anything about the robberies up in Northway?
Oh yes, that's truly just terrible.
Yeah, they're starting to hit wizard shops. I don't know if you know him, but Arthur Genter got a hit last night.
Oh, Ginter.
I was wondering if you could give me some insight about what's been stolen here.
I've not had anything stolen.
Well, no, from them. I'm not much of an alchemist here, between you and me, so I don't really know what they can do with all this. But they got Arthur's mortar and pestle, his enchanted one apparently.
Serves him right.
That's what I thought.
He won that off me in a poker game.
Ooh, very unlucky there.
It was gold plated too.
Ooh.
And now someone has stolen it from him, and nothing else in the entire shop. Interesting.
Well, that could be someone who doesn't know how to properly mix things, or just someone who's fucking lazy like Arthur.
Or someone who wanted their mortar and pestle back after the game?
Oh, we didn't come here.
No, I don't much appreciate your implications, sir.
I shrug.
Domino, we came here in good faith. We just came to ask some questions. Where was I? They took the mortar and pestle, a shit ton of hogs and root, wormwood, and nern leaf from all the shops so far. You have any idea what that could do?
100 different tasteless potions.
Fair. That's what we've gotten. However, I don't know. Something's rubbing me the wrong way about it. Mostly that the person who seems to be doing it seems to be quite a capable assassin. So.
Assassin? Has anybody died?
I would say nearly.
Nearly?
The way that they've kind of come in and exited dead of night, even outrunning old Jory over here on his steed. I don't know many people who can do that.
Well, that is interesting. Have you reported any of this to the city guard?
Oh, they've known. I have reported it, and they've, they've been kind of on their ass about it, but
their resources are spread pretty thin with the festival upcoming.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Maybe I was coming here to think I should warn my good friend, the Wizard of Anon, and see if he's got any insight on this.
They want in this shop after hours. I wish them the best of luck with that. Arthur might be a little bit lazy. I am not.
Fair enough. You mind letting us know if you find out anything?
I will be sure to keep you informed if I learn anything.
I have
Can I
another
roll sense moto on that real quick? Sorry.
Sure.
I want to see if I want to try to see if he doesn't know anything or isn't leading on with good faith here.
He does not seem to know anything that he's not letting on, and he definitely does not like Arthur that much.
Okay.
I have another thread that I would like to pull. If you don't
Oh?
mind me. Are you well knowledgeable in local politics?
Plenty, I suppose. I live here.
Would you say that the ascension for those parties closest to the Ascender, it's entirely positive? All smiles and handshakes?
Well, Rodestron is ceding the throne to his oldest, which
A
is
reason
not
for him to be happy.
uncommon. That said, she is not his most accomplished either. So, one of her brothers, Deldrin, he's actually pioneered quite a bit in the healing arts. There are those in his city that think he would make a more qualified leader, especially in peacetime.
Do we know
Those in
anything
the
about these
city.
people? Like in general? Like any background knowledge?
Have any of you ever actually been to Deldrin?
Oh, I thought that was a person. My bad. I didn't realize you were talking about
Well,
this
the
guy.
dragons are, the cities are named after them,
Oh, okay.
so. And Deldrin would be a city to the southwest of this capital on the map. I'll drag y'all out to here, actually. It would be that one.
Okay. I don't think I have been out that way. At least not.
And how do you spell
my
that?
knowledge.
Deltron?
Deldran.
Jory has mother.
Joey's family's out from there.
Yes, it was this
Is
one.
Jory from there? What?
No.
Didn't
Jory's
think
not.
so.
Right here, Mypin.
Perfect. Awesome.
Aside from that, I don't know.
Can I
It's
roll
not-
insight on that? Because okay, reason it seems like he does know something. It's just that he doesn't know how to phrase it. That's what I'm kind of getting at.
As far as what he said for, Deldran, you believe he is telling the truth.
Does it seem like he's leaving anything out purposely, or like?
Oh, he was possibly getting to something.
Okay. And
One of his others, actually not even one of his, the leader before him, his sitting oldest, Ridot, R-I-D-O-T, for those of you who wanted the spelling, feels he is more deserving.
Would either of these, Deldran or Reddit have allies in the city?
I mean, Ridot grew up in this city, so it's not impossible. I mean, he was set to rule after his father ascended, but that day never came.
Of course. The war.
Yes, well, it was actually fairly late. Ridot lost favor 25 years ago, at the end. Because Brodesdrun was many things. But king he was not until his brother died. Ridot was next in line, and now he's not, and frankly, he's never gotten along with the queen-to-be.
His cousin?
His cousin. He finds her imprudent. Seems to be the case anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Would you mind if I ask if you have any strong feelings one way or the other?
My business works either way, and they tend not to get particularly involved in it, so I do not have any particularly strong stances either way. Ridot would make
Have no
for...
strong feelings one way or the other.
Ridot would make a more aggressive monarch, especially towards the blues, but the queen-to-be seems to have inherited her father's tact.
And Deldran?
As long as there's not a war on, he'd be fine. Deldran... I could be wrong, and far be it from me to really speak ill of a dragon. But he wouldn't be the strongest.
I nod.
Anything else?
I think I'll look to Jory and Shit Eater. I think my questions and concerns have been settled. For the most part.
I don't got it.
Then I believe we'll be off. Just stay safe.
Okay.
And if you hear anything, let us know.
I certainly will. All right.
Yeah.
I assume all of you leave.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. We will jump over to our other group. Perusing
group.
the city.
Yep.
Looking for anything in particular as they paint the town gold?
I specifically want to look for Dragonborns. And if not, Menor will say, Bonnie, is there any place in the city you are wanting to look at? Specifically.
Oh, I think that was a lovely, lovely setup they were doing down east.
Then we will head there.
There seemed to be a lot of good people, a lot of people coming together. I think it'd be a great place to get a look at, just all types of people that really inhabit this. See everybody that comes together for the festivities.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
Perhaps we grab
Okay.
a meal down by Ocean Haven.
We're gonna head to Ocean Haven?
Oh, did you say east or west? Evan, sorry.
East.
Oh, sorry.
The complete opposite. We get some ham from Hamite.
Oh yes,
Oh,
let's see if there's any fresh meat.
Some chicken
I'm
thighs
sorry,
from
it's
Estai.
actually that's the wrong place for ham. Actually, if you wanted ham, you would need to go all the way down to Hammam.
Not
We can get
Hamview.
ham.
Well, that's
where
only
you
if
can
you want to
view.
look at the ham.
Hammam has twice
Yeah,
as
of
much
course.
ham.
But yeah, I assume we'll just head in this general area.
Hammam is actually home to Ham Square.
Fucking good.
So much ham.
God damn it, that was a shite pun.
Really hamming it up there, aren't you?
Little bit.
Too many ham puns. All right, too many ham puns. We've
I mean-
exceeded quota.
If you want to see pigs fly, go to Ham Height.
There you go. That was actually a really good one.
Oh god, every single one of them was not good.
Ham height. If you want to see pigs fly, go to ham height was objectively pretty good.
No, it wasn't, but I'm laughing anyway. Okay, so,
If you want to look at ham, you can go to Hamlet View.
that's just the ham they'll let you
Stop,
see.
Man. It's dead.
They keep getting worse. Okay, so y'all make it outside the walls into Bulal. They are still painting outside of there. The wall is actually completely painted. They did that one really fast. It glistens in the morning light. And outside the city walls, you don't really find a lot of gold dragonborn, but riding carts kind of coming into the city and then up through to get up to High Hamlet, you do see the occasional green, copper, and bronze.
Okay. The Moon Lord would like to approach the cart of a green dragonborn if possible.
May I help you, sir?
Was he pronouncing his S's really hard? I couldn't tell.
Well, there was only one S in that entire sentence. Sir?
Yes, we are looking for a specific dragonborn that may want to. Maluna, what would he want to do?
Yes, there was a dragonborn that we heard was seeking our services. We are with the copper coins. Should you have any need for any minor doings from a mercenary group, please come to us. We have a very high success rate and a very low casualty rate in the last 5 years.
Well, that is an impressive
but-
feat to boast.
But someone of your I take like Maluna takes an awkward pause. I'm just putting that in there. Your station may know of this individual. Are there any Moonlord, please continue.
Yes, we're looking for a woman dragonborn that was looking for our services. Do you know of one?
Can't say I do, and I'm not sure what you mean of my station. I'm a simple traveling merchant.
Well, but your personage, a royal delineation from Born of Dragons.
If you say so.
If you don't mind me asking, where are you headed?
I am off to the Blacksmiths Guild. I have a shipment of gold that I owe them.
Okay. Goodbye.
And fare thee well, O Lord of Moon.
Maluna, this is going nowhere.
You know,
Yes.
it's a little presumptuous to assume that every dragonborn in this city knows each other, right? Bit racist, don't you think?
I'm sorry, we're looking for someone?
Yes.
I mean, if we happen to find someone, I would not be.
Well, y'all seem
untoward.
very gung-ho to go up to the first person we ran into.
To be
Yes,
fair,
all
I
the
let
good
this.
that at us.
I let
So
our
correct me
copper
if I'm
scum
wrong,
drive by.
We have 3 things to go off of. 1, dragonborn. It's a good clue. 2,
Now, do we know
Female.
that for certain?
cuts it in half. And 3 is the accent that all people in those above 2 groups share. Not all people, but most.
As Bonnie said, it should still be noted. It is not guaranteed to be a dragonborn, more that the station would imply such as we do not have a certainty of that, but it is
Okay, so
quite likely in my
So we
opinion.
don't know 1, but we know 3.
Yes,
So
I
we're
hope
only really
mayhaps-
going off of 2 things.
Yes. The merchants tell quite the tales. Mayhaps someone of some importance come in who might be suspicious. I don't know.
Perhaps you would like to try Quelanus?
No, I'm saying that we have nothing to go off of.
Exactly.
And I'm simply here to make sure you don't get overly racist.
I would do no such thing. Moonlight's just gonna look at Maluna.
Like meat eyes. I mean, we're like, we have so little information, Quelanus. You're gonna cut off our only avenue.
All I'm suggesting is that perhaps we need another night of scouting where everyone participates.
This is getting tedious. Okay,
Yes. How about we fill our bellies?
that sounds like a good idea.
Y'all haven't eaten yet?
No.
No.
That was a lovely continental breakfast at the hotel.
I do not want the hotel food. Let us eat here.
But to be a little less harsh, do we know anybody in our little band of men and women that use swords like these? And I pull out the gold-plated arming sword that I got as a payment.
Let me try it out.
It's not sharpened yet. I'd need to sharpen it up.
Oh.
But I mean, give it a swing.
Moonlord's just gonna like whip it around in the air. Too small. Oh, I know
I
better.
have no need for such, though. In a different town, it could perhaps sell quite well. Especially if one were to not
work on it first, but I would assume the same.
Perhaps Domino's small arms would be able to use it.
I think in its current state, it would probably sell for about 10 gold.
We could easily double
Could I-
that in another place.
Could I have the sword back?
You know, Moonlord, I have told you, right, that I do plan on making personalized weapons for everyone.
You can make a personalized scythe.
I mean, I've never made a scythe myself. I would probably have to experiment a little bit, but I think I could do it.
Okay, you can keep your sword.
Be sure to be careful with the grip. I hear I've spoken long hours with the Moonlord, and the grip is very testy.
Yes, I stole this one from a group of bandits. And it's very shit.
Yes, like kind of wink, bandits.
That is why I have this locked gauntlet. If I don't have it locked, it slips out of my hands. Food?
Food.
Yes.
Food.
Hawk, are there any like really nice eateries in this area?
As you move out of Bullel into Esthai, there are actually a lot of places specializing in chicken.
Make the Moonlords gruel.
Gruel, gruel, gruel.
A moon gruel.
Moon gruel.
Not a place.
Gruel, gruel, gruel.
It's one place specializing in something called Kentucky Fried Chicken. No.
Oh god.
No, there are a couple taverns as you move into Esthai.
Anyone frequented by like merchants? People like middle class kind of?
Yeah, you do find one that seems to be slightly above the normal traveler, but within merchant range. There are actually a couple of copper dragonborn sitting at a table.
Oh
Scum.
joy. Yeah, can we position ourselves like close by them to like listen in, see if they got anything interesting to say?
Can I ask what the table setup is like in the tavern?
It's all circular tables. Decent make. Honestly, some of them look like some of the smaller ones look like they might have been made out of barrel lids. Because you are definitely not in the city, but it is nice enough for a place that is not within the walls.
Alright, yeah. Let's sit close by.
For the most part, they just talk business and of missing home. Honestly, not a lot of interest in that conversation. If we're being perfectly honest, it's a lot of business and just nothing particularly useful to what you're trying to find.
Copper Kingdom's
Yeah, no
so
news of
fucking rad that anyone that's ever left it just wants to go back.
Yeah.
It's so cool and
For
hype
some
and
people.
amazing.
Yeah, everyone wants to go back.
Wow.
Yeah, what's their like specialty chicken? Hawk? What's their like their claim to fame? This tavern.
What's their cook's name? What's the names?
Quit making me name things!
It's the most interesting
You don't
part.
have to name it. You could just describe it.
No, that was more directed towards Rad. Is quit making me name people!
I like to know names. I want a name. I want the names. I want names.
I don't
You just wait, Hawk. I'm going to the library next.
believe Donnie with this.
Of course you are. Oh boy. Yeah, no, it is a lemon chicken recipe is the claim to fame on this place actually.
Oh, lovely. And is it called something like golden or something? Because it's
Of
lemon.
course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. And admittedly, the lemons that are being used actually do look kind of golden.
Oh.
But hold the same flavor. So, probably just an effect of growing so close to the city.
Being in a lair of a golden dragon.
Yep, it's a good meal for 5 silver.
Let's go.
Quilanus, I do not have money on me. Can you pay for me?
Oh my god.
I'll pay.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you, Bonnie.
I
So
was willing,
kind.
but thank you, Bonnie.
Of course. I can't let y'all go hungry.
Then I'll get it next time.
Moonlord
Oh,
is not
Quinlanus.
going to get it next time.
That's what you said last time.
You're always so quick on the coin purse. It's hard. You're obviously quite experienced at being generous.
Yeah. And by all, if you got a little dirty during eating, I will class prestidigitation, clean you up.
Mm-mm-mm.
This whole experience is making me wonder. Because it was, this crime took place where it did. There's some level of familiarity. What if it's not a traveler? We're looking at merchants right now. What if it's somebody more regularly in the city?
That certainly would be believable. Someone in a position to know of the various shops as well as their implements. Mayhaps not a merchant, but an admin of sorts. Mayhaps someone responsible for coin, or in their employ at least.
Were there any Dragonborns at the bank you went to, Maluna?
Hawk, were there?
I don't believe there were.
Could you name them? The people.
Rat minus half an XP.
Oh!
Kidding. Kidding.
Rat'll do it. He'll do it.
I know he will, is the thing. No.
Yes,
no,
I'm
no, no.
afraid not. The banks were manned, but not by anyone of any importance. Perhaps the manager of the bank structure, or whichever noble owns the land. I couldn't say.
Well, how do we talk to some of these nobles?
We'll need a silver tongue for that, and one I am not. Does not avail me.
What?
The merchant goes up the street. Silver tongues, get your silver tongues
What,
here.
what color dragon region? We're in gold dragon territory.
Gold.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Alright.
I think that's all I can do. Moonlord,
I
It's
think-
not a lost day.
I think Quelliness said she wanted to visit the library.
I don't want to visit the library.
You do not want to visit the library. Okay.
I was messing with you. See.
Were you though?
Maluna, if she has nothing to do, would love to visit the library, but just to do general research, like that.
I would just want to
Nothing that would be
browse,
intimidating.
see the names of a bunch of different books and their authors.
Authors especially, honestly.
No,
It's
but names of
important.
the books too. Names of the books are also important.
And also
Is there
maybe
is there like a
pseudonyms and what What sort of
Oh
pseudonyms
yeah,
and
do
authors
they
are
have
operating
pseudonyms
under?
or, like, they...
Would the library also have like the public census that we could read through?
Yeah.
As a matter
I
of
want
fact,
to
it would.
read through every name in this town.
Oh boy. Okay, hang on.
No.
Yeah, perhaps we should meet back up. And not trying not to metagame, but they have a name now, and we can look at that person's subordinates and like children. But we need to like, we don't have the name; they have the name.
We have the name. You don't have.
Oh
the
no,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm going over to my randomly generated city in the website because it has a list of every single person in the city.
Our strategy of ask an influential person who we know gives jobs to people and knows things about the city works a lot better than talk to Dragonborns and hope they know them.
Just walk around and racially profile people.
But did your method find you some tasty eats?
No.
Look, man, there's pros and cons to everything.
I mean, it didn't find us any information, but we got some good food out of it. All right. And all things considered, you know, I went to make sure that, you know, keep them in check a little bit, and they weren't that far out of line. They were just like a little racist.
All right, so we meet back up. We meet back up at the Grave Isle. You guys walk in. Ah, Fino, I am so glad that you treated us all to that delicious 5-star meal over by the harbor.
The view was quite amazing, was it not?
It was beautiful, and the food was incredible.
It was the best I've ever had.
It reminds
The
me
best
of
food
home.
in the city.
That's how I know you're lying. The Copper Kingdom clearly has the best food.
In the city.
Oh, and
Oh,
if you
the
were curious, there are
Jory said the
25,690
best he ever
people
had.
in this city.
Jesus.
Maybe he has never been to the Copper Kingdom.
Oh, is that just civilians, or does that include like military personnel?
That's everybody.
That's it.
10,540 of them are guards.
Yep. It's a big
Funny
profession.
enough, actually, there's only 267.
They retired the numbers up in the rafters.
And 244 of them are blacksmiths.
Or is it just like a choose your own number system and somebody was just like, I want a big number.
I want to be number 2.
Poop man.
No, you see, that one was able to slip for a while because nobody wanted to be the poopy number.
Yeah. No poop man. The
There are
poop man.
20
Number
jesters in the whole city.
Only
Poop
20?
man's a good sword fighter.
The least common profession in this entire city is harbor master, because there's only one.
Damn. This fucking guy.
Guys, we kicked out the harbor master. Whole city shuts down.
Yeah.
Well, surely there would be somebody to take his place.
There's a harbor apprentice, yeah.
But if we
Yeah.
get that guy,
Oh, then we're in
Surely there'd be
business.
somebody.
And there's 2 harpers.
What do they do?
You think they do.
I think it's
Heart.
a Valorant character.
You're right. It's the Alex's friend on Wizards of Waverly Place.
What a good joke.
Jesus Christ, that's a throwback. Wild. Okay, so
Max made
Uh,
it good. He owned a sub shop at the end.
everybody meets back up at the vial.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okie day. Oof, vial.
And who gets back first?
Your group would definitely get back first,
Okay.
because y'all didn't stop for lunch.
Everyone, after we reconvene, I might head back out to Northway or High Hamlet. I don't know, something's not sitting right with me, and I think I'd like to go gather some more information. Gather information.
Perhaps, given the sensitive nature of our topic, it would be best not to have this conversation in public.
Not
Captain?
a horrible idea.
To Jory's room.
Well, what? Hold on.
Dino's already walking up. Jory, come on, you have the key.
What?
Jory,
Why am I?
you have the key.
Oh. Okay.
Captain's orders, Jory.
I guess we're doing this. Okay.
Okay, so it would appear that the former next in line for Dragon Emperor of the Gold Kingdom is trying to kill someone. Probably Brodestrand's heir.
The one who is about to ascend.
Yes, his daughter.
I say we let it happen.
I'd assume we'd wait for everyone and then bring them.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you
For some
go to
reason, I thought
Jory's
this
room
was a meeting
before
of
or,
just you
before or
guys.
after
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, everyone's in Jory's room. The
Yeah,
whole,
everyone
all of
is
the
in
copper
Jory's
coins
room.
are in Jory's room.
See, I just assumed that
How big
you were
is-
going to
how big
Jory's
is
room
my
anyway.
room?
It's
It's
tight,
not big
Aaron.
enough.
It's a
It's
tight
tight.
It is a tight
I
fit.
assume Jory also because Jory could get a smaller room.
fit.
It's even more comical that way.
It's very tight.
You have a quite small room, Jory.
It's me sized.
How
Yes,
is
where
there
do you
so
put
much
all your
dog hair? I thought that dog disappeared after a certain time.
Could you please
did.
shift
He's
your
not here.
enormous bicep out of my face?
What, this one? Ugh.
And he flexes.
God.
like bumps your chin up, Domino, so you can't talk as it. Boom.
Does anyone know about the former Dragon Prince Redot? Redot?
Redon?
Right on then.
Reddit?
Reddit.
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 Oh, I did have it right. I thought I had put it in wrong. There we go. Reddit.
Like the sound a frog makes, but with a D.
Yes. Now that we have a name, I believe we should make an understanding of all of his agents within the city. I'd like to know if there are any that match the description of an assailant, though I think that we'll have to wait as I believe Quillaunus or Bonnie was saying that Quillaunus, yes. While we were eating delicious golden chicken at the mare's nest.
There's
Yes, but,
also
we should.
There's also this possibility of this Deldrun, but Reddit makes more sense to me.
Who's Deldrun?
The Dragon Prince. He is the brother of the one who shall ascend. The son of the one who shall ascend, the brother of the one who shall take the throne.
There's some weird incest going on here.
A powerful position, especially one. Yes, we've at least two with motives now.
You said
I am still.
the other one is the brother of the one who should ascend.
Reddit is a prince. He is the nephew of the one who will ascend to godhood. Deldrun is the son of the one who will ascend to godhood, and brother of the one who will ascend to being Dragon King of the Gold.
Okay, so second brother and nephew are our two.
I nod.
What do we know what they're in charge of within the city? What are their administrative roles?
Deldrun is mayor, perhaps, of a city to the southwest. Reddit is Dragon Prince, former Dragon Prince. I do not know if he holds any office.
Yes, but it's good you mentioned one is much closer, much more able to act, though the other is farther away and perhaps has an alibi of some such.
It is. I have also heard it said that Deldrun is it would be preferred for many people if he takes the throne because of his diplomatic tact and his existing accomplishments. But Reddit, he might have a more personal grudge.
Yes, I would think the leader of one city, there is such ambition, could does have designs upon the gold throne, but the one without power is the one I would suspect. The one with less, I should say.
And Reddit's father fell in the war, leading to Broadestron becoming the current Dragon King, Gold Dragon King.
I must ask, what is our goal here?
Captain?
Indeed, is there a way to make money here? I'm all for the puzzle, but if the chase has no cheese, why are we chasing?
Right now,
So that
you guys,
to stop something
you
bad.
all are free to do as you wish. This isn't an official mission, so I'm not going to force you to do anything that you won't want to. However,
We were contracted.
if we are
by the
contracted,
guard.
it will become a group endeavor.
We are contracted, aren't we?
We were contracted by the guard to catch to solve the break-ins.
I mean, and surely if these break-ins have greater corruption, there will be a greater sum at the end.
Has any deal been made with the guards as to the reward, shall we say?
Not yet, but it's happened so quickly. The only time I would go for it would have been today to inquire about the reward. Before this, it was all, let's say, mere curiosity.
Indeed.
I'm going to be upfront. I think it is in my best interest if the queen dies here.
Oh,
but if we do have a mission, I will follow the mission.
It should also be noted that we do not know for sure that that is the plot.
Unrest would be quite nice for our business.
I do not see that a dragon is fit for ascending if they cannot stop dissenters on their own.
Power speaks.
I don't think the issue is the one ascending.
Why are we doing her dirty work?
No, that's not the issue. The issue is the ascension, if I had to guess, is going to happen. It's going to be, but if somebody, if the son who is supposed to take the throne is murdered as that's happening, there's a void of power left.
Yes.
So it's not the worthiness of ascension has nothing to do with this. Perhaps worthiness to rule after, if that's something that you think, but it's getting foggier is all I'm saying. And like I said, helping out people of this level usually has a lot of coin involved.
Well, allow me to put it another way, for both in keeping with and for Maluna and the Moon Lord. We are currently in a position where we know about some kind of plot that could have serious implications for whoever is left leading this place after the Ascension, yes? Which means we are in a prime position to be very close to whoever is the leader of this kingdom following the Ascension. Whether that be Dildren, Reddit, or do we get the name of the daughter? Broadestron's daughter? His eldest?
I think I actually very specifically went out of my way not to, but
Because you don't have her fucking name.
I thought we were told her name when we first arrived.
I've actually been scrambling through notes trying to find it because I know I gave it to you at some point.
Make a new one. Make a new one.
I am all for doing that. I'm just making my motive known.
Her name is Desilyn.
So,
Desylyn.
is wanting to kill this island, or
I merely want whatever is coming for her to happen and have us not stop it.
so in action.
But if we do have a mission and there is coin involved, I will do it.
Okay. Let's let me figure out the coinage issue first, and then we can truly discuss on where our party stands, if that works for everyone else.
Certainly. There was one matter I wish to discuss, is that I am greatly hesitant that we be in the city when the ascension occurs. Should we have business, as you're working towards, I would not mind, but it would be a tumultuous time, and we could easily find ourselves on the wrong end of a coup.
Understood.
Not if we put ourselves on the right end of the coup.
Yes, but that requires us getting more information, which we are looking for. I know you're slow, Domino, but you pick things up, please.
Well, hold on.
On the other side, it could just be a matter of playing both sides. And that way, no matter who wins, we come out on top.
I look surprised at Maluna and like jerk a thumb towards Quillanus.
You're like, Quillanus, you're learning.
Fuck did that come from?
All I'm saying is, who's to say in this interaction who's the good guy and the bad guy? We don't know. We're simply outsiders.
I have come to a new motive. I say we play both sides and weaken both of them and stomp them both out and let chaos decide the ruler.
Oh, Jesus
You
Christ.
see, I don't.
I say we don't do
particularly
that.
enjoy it.
You know, I like the first part where he said play both sides.
No, I think Moonlord has a really good point. Let's fight every dragon in the city.
I did not say fight. I would do that though, but
Of course you would.
I mean,
Weakening the kingdom would be to our advantage.
would it?
I'm not sure.
Yes, if we place ourselves correctly.
I mean, I guess like grand scale, like maybe, but like my main thing is I just don't have any loyalty in this city either way, and being perceived as helping either side creates a very powerful ally and quite a bit of coin.
Also powerful enemies.
It's true as well.
let them come.
It's not without risk.
Alright.
It's a lot to think on.
Great role playing there, guys. By the way, that's good. That's good role
Do
playing
we
talk.
wish to fade the black
That's fun.
there, or do we want to continue?
So-
further?
Instead of fade to black, I am going to pan out from the Grey Vial
Let's go.
and pan into the palace.
We get cutscenes back.
Oh,
Yep.
cutscenes!
Cutscenes back.
Cutscene time! Cutscene time!
Oh,
Let's
yes.
skip up.
Skip. Skip.
A guard.
No.
Everybody press A.
Hold
Not,
A.
really, not holding A.
Okay, well, we've skipped the cutscene.
No.
I didn't hold A. I didn't
Yeah,
hold A.
yeah.
I
There's a
hold
guard in
A.
the palace.
Everyone has to skip, Hawk.
Everyone has to
skip.
skip
Uh-huh.
to skip.
Uh-huh.
It's a unanimous vote.
Okay. So, we pan into the palace. A guard is running through the halls, and he pushes open a door at the end of a very long hallway in a tower. There is somebody, a woman, at a table with a rather large book open in front of her. The guard stops, gives a brief salute, and says, "My lady, there's been another break-in up in Northway." They hit the wizard this time. This woman stands up in solid gold plate armor, turns around with shining gold eyes, and says, "Let's go." And we will fade to black from there.
Ooh.
All right. Does it change the Moon Lord's? Does it change the Moon Lord's motives at all if she's hot?
Oh, it so does, right?
Moonlord so doesn't.
No, but what if her eyes are like the moon?
But her eyes
They're
are
gold.
Yeah, they're not like the moon.
But what if they?
Oh, the better kill her with.
As a matter of fact, blazing like the sun.
Oh, it.
You know,
it
all
does
I'm saying
matter.
is, if Moonlord gets beat, if Moonlord gets beat really bad by her, maybe his alliances change. Maybe.
Ooh.
That's hot
But that's it.
Ooh.
I can only get so erect. You gotta stop.
I mean, if we want the actual proper image, I can give you the image now.
Ooh, yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys, second half of Dragon Tales, I'd turn into the Sun Lord.
I don't. Guys, next session, it's not metagame. I already said I was gonna go to Northam.
Oh
North
God,
Europe.
she's hot.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, is that Magic the Gathering Arc clock?
Where is it?
It might be. I don't know.
It looks vaguely familiar.
Where did you
Not
post
where I
it?
stole it from intentionally.
Reverse image search time.
That looks like Diablo to me. I don't know.
I love the fact that I heard like really heavy typing right when Billy said that.
Billy's on it.
Actor in a movie.
The
You
faster
guys-
he types, the faster Google searches.
You guys aren't ready for this. You guys aren't ready for this.
Oh my god. Did you
The
have
Sun
that
Lord.
picture?
Did you already have that made?
Yeah,
Maybe.
he just drew it.
Holy
Zero
shit.
matches.
Oh fuck.
That's
What'd you
right,
do, Hawk?
motherfucker. I made her.
You made her.
No,
You can't just make people, man.
but I can't.
You literally can, Donnie. It's called sex.
Donnie, I'm going to have a talk with you, and it's going to be titled "The Birds and the Bees."
You cannot just make people.
What do birds and bees have to do with it, Hawk? The dick and the clit?
I mean, I could give him an upgraded version of the talk called "The Hawks and the Hornets," and that one covers kinks.
And basketball.
No.
Probably get down on the king, man.
No,
The Hawks play the
no.
Hornets? When?
Probably a couple times this season. Aren't they in a division?
I would imagine, yeah. Are they in a division?
So,
A conference or something?
I mean, Atlanta and Charlotte are not very far apart.
Good session.
Yeah. Good session, everybody.
Ooh.
Yippee!
Take 100 XP.
Let's go.
Let's go, Penny
Awesome.
XP.
We love
It's story progression XP.
That's the best kind.
That is
We're
a
doing
great
milestone
one.
XP, guys.
When we kill all the dragons in the city, guys, we're gonna get so much XP.
That would be
Fuck
so
it.
sick.
If you survive doing that, I'm ending the campaign.
Kill us all. The Moon Lord will end
What if
us
we
all.
just roll really well and you roll really bad?
Rat, we've been through enough combats to know that the opposite usually happens.
So far. Yeah.
Usually, I don't know.
As Domino is well aware.
Yeah, but that was only for Domino.
Yeah, that's only for Domino. We can lose one.
Yeah.
If
Just do
Domino
my
dies
job.
taking damage, he did his job.
Just doing my job.
Mm-mm. Alright. Would anyone like to a game?
Worm
I probably
Town.
did.
Wormtown.
Wormtown?
Who said Wormtown?
I
Who
don't
was that?
know.
Fess up.
I thought I heard somebody say Wormtown, though.
I thought Donnie said it.
Hidden Book Club?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, we can do some quick book club.
Let's go.
Um,
What'd you think of the end?
It was fine. It was a bit random, I guess. I mean, not random. It's just like stuff happened, right? There wasn't really like there's like no like there's nothing really to latch on to. It's just more like this happened and then this happened and then this happened. I also don't really get why, and I guess Donnie's reading it, so I don't want to spoil. But I don't really get.
I don't mind.
Okay, I don't really get how his connection to her stopped the SCP. That didn't fully click for me.
Yeah, I think that's the weakest part. It gets the whole into the new sphere, right? Like he's trying to make an idea strong enough. I get where they're going with. I think it's a little lame compared to some of the rest of the stuff, but I think it's fine. It is acceptable for an SCP.
Yeah.
If we're gonna play Wormtown, I will switch to my desktop. I will be right back.
Yeah, but I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. I definitely liked the first half more.
I like the first I like the first half and then the first half of the second.
Hey, Donnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Agreed.
Can we go to Secret Boob Land for a second?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a secret. Boobland isn't secret.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know what time it is.
Spend time.
Spend time.
Then after that, you want to do any guess a really fast rant before I go to bed?
Sure. We gotta catch up on the Japan thing, Hayden.
Oh, I know. We can do that sometime this week.
We spend